Was auf Jahal, ich hatte Kevin. No, actually, ich hatte Kevin. Since I'm going Anglian now. This video is going to be about, well, it's going to be about Old English, about making mistakes, okay? And this video is really meant for people who are new to the channel, okay? Thing is, guys, those that are new, Old English is not an easy language. It is very, very difficult, and it's specifically the grammar is what makes it really hard, okay? Because thing is, not only do you have to understand the inflected case system, nominative, accusative, genitive, dative, instrumental, there is also something with adjectives called strong and weak, and when they use them and whatnot, which makes it Old English a bit more complex. And thing is, guys, I'm not perfect with Old English. That's why I remake videos all the time, because I want to be grammatically correct, so people can use my my content for their learning. Because after all, this is a learning channel. You know, because thing is, there's a lot of pressure in making these kinds of videos, because I have to make sure, I have to recheck again and again and again to see if it's correct, because it's very easy to be incorrect in Old English. It's very easy to get the grammar a little off. I mean, that's why actually there's one time, I forgot the name of it, but it had to do with heroism. I remade that video like 7 times, and by the 6th or 5th time, I'd even call it the original title. As for a joke, I wrote, Will Kevin get it right this time? Let's find out. And you know, I mean, if you're gonna make mistakes in a very hard subject like Old English, you might as well add some humor into it. So, in anything you do, always try to find humor in it. That's my advice to you. Yeah. So this is really saying to you guys that I try to be correct as much as I can. Because the thing is, I'm learning Old English as much as you are, right? Even though I've spent a couple of years learning it now, and I have a pretty good grasp of it by now. But again, I'm still learning, you know, because learning really never ends. Especially with a language like Old English. I mean, it's easy to forget these little rules and things like that, you know, strong or weak, the case system, this and that, masculine, feminine, neuter, and all these complex things. I mean, so learning never ends, alright? That's something I want to bring out in this video, because you're always learning, and I'm always learning. You know, it's okay to make mistakes. Truly. You know, you get people that, oh, well, I'm so afraid to make mistakes. Go ahead. That's how we learn. You know, people should not be afraid of making mistakes. I mean, I make mistakes all the time in my videos, and I correct them. You know, like, I don't have this ego where like, well, I'm right and you're wrong. Well, no, I mean, it doesn't work like that. I mean, if you want a positive and productive environment, you know, especially for a learning environment such as this channel, you know, you have to admit when you're wrong. And there are a lot of times in the early days when I started this channel, I've been incorrect on many occasions, especially with grammar. Grammar is more objective, because it's a system, right? It has rules. I mean, you know, with the accusative, the inflected case system, and then strong and weak, and like how to use this, and then you gotta look at examples and actual text, how it's used and whatnot. Then again, you have exceptions, complex stuff. But all this complexity makes the language fun, makes the language intellectually stimulating. You know, of course this stuff is hard. It's never meant to be easy. Well, with this channel, I try to make it easy through the songs, through meditation videos, through all sorts of ways to linguistic exercises, so that the grammar comes in naturally. So you don't have to sit there studying the inflected tables and whatnot, or conjugation tables and whatnot. Instead, make the learning fun. And that's what this channel is all about, learning the Old English language well, and its dialects really, fun, you know, because, you know, anyway, that's really what I want to point out with this video, especially for those new guys who have recently joined the channel. Thank you very much. That I'm not perfect, no one's perfect, and if, you know, I do my best to correct mistakes, especially when it's in a song. When it's in a song, damn. I try to think, oh boy, where can I find the exception to this so I don't have to record? But if it's real, if the mistake is really significant, then I go on my way to correct it. Because the thing is, because not many people teach Old English on YouTube, or that Old English is the fact that Old English isn't very popular as much as a modern language is, there are people who see my channel and think whatever I put out, that's the correct way to do it, and so therefore there's a lot of pressure for me to get it right the first time. Alright? So there's a lot of pressure, but it's good kind of pressure, it's good kind of stress to make me very meticulous, to pay a lot of attention to with writing sentences and checking it over, see it's correct or whatnot, and I mean, you know, because I want to be accurate, I want to be a reliable learning resource for you guys. After all, this channel is a learning resource. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of pagan stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of songs and stuff like that. I mean, gotta make the learning fun, eh? Anyway, guys, I've been rambling a lot in this video, but I hope all of you enjoyed it and found it insightful. So remember, guys, learning never ends. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.